Express Series, English for Marketing and Advertising, by Siley Gore. Published and copyright Oxford University Press, 2007. Unit 1, Exercise 5.
Well, all marketing departments are different, aren't they?
Yes. At my company, Ben and I are the marketing department.
I know what you mean. I used to work for quite a small company doing all of their marketing, but the company here is a bit bigger. We have separate departments for sales and marketing. So let me just give you some names. As you know, I'm the Public Relations Officer here, and I report directly to Sabrina, who's the Director of Marketing. My assistant is Uwe. You can always give him a call if you can't reach me.
Wait, Anna, let me just write this down. Sabrina and... how do you spell your assistant's name?
That's U-W-E. Uwe.
Got you.
And if you need to talk to somebody about individual products, then you should contact Vittore or his assistant, Thomas.
Ah, what was that again?
Vittore. He's Italian. You spell that V-I-T-T-O-R-E.
OK. And Thomas. That's easy enough.
Right. Finally, Sylvia is responsible for the image of our various brands.
Great. That's very helpful.
Unit 1, Exercise 7. 1. We have 3 main brand values which we try to project in all our internal and external communication. The first is quality. Our customers associate us with the highest quality products. The second is safety. As you probably know, our products are widely seen as the safest on the market. And the third is environmental care, which is a relatively new brand value for us, but one which will become increasingly important in the future. Two.
I'd like to tell you something about our brand values. The first and most important is trust. In a business like ours, customers have to trust us completely, and that's something we can promote through our brand. Then we have innovation. We have always had a reputation for coming up with new products, and we try to emphasise that through our brand. Another key brand value is customer focus. For us, the customer always comes first, and we want to constantly remind both ourselves and our customers of that fact.
Three.
Let me just move on to talk a little about our brand values. It will come as no surprise to you that our top brand value is great value for money. That's something we continually communicate in our marketing. The next is fun. Hopefully, that is obvious from our logo and corporate design. Finally, we have honesty. We want customers to feel that we tell them the truth.
Unit 2, Exercise 2.
Well, a postal survey would be quite cheap.
That's true, but I don't think it would be very effective.
Neither do I. After all, every time I get one of those, I usually put it straight in the bin, and the people who do answer usually skip half the questions. I think an online survey would get much better results.
Well, it would be free, which is nice, but I don't think all our customers use our website, actually. They tend to buy our phones in shops, so I'm not sure how many relevant responses we'd get. We may end up with a skewed sample.
What about individual interviews? If we met people, we could show them a prototype and let them examine it. That way they could give a more informed response.
Yes, and would also have a better response rate. So we could either organise a focus group and invite 4 to 6 people to take part, or do a street interview and just stop people on the street and ask them questions. What do you think, Karina?
Well, both options have their strengths and weaknesses, but to be honest, interviews like that usually cost a fortune. I personally think that a telephone survey is the best. We can look at the user profiles we have and just call members of our target market. You know, parents with young children.
I agree completely. We should definitely focus on our target group.
Yes, but what about the people without young children, like grandparents, who buy the phone as a present for their grandchild?
Good point. It looks like we'll have to be...
Unit 2, Exercise 6.
Inside the market. Greg speaking.
Hi, Greg. It's Heike from Euphony.
Oh, hello, Heike. Good to hear from you. How are things in Germany?
Not too bad. Listen, Greg, I'm calling because we'd like to do a survey for a new series of mobile phones for children, and I'd like you to handle it for us.
Sounds interesting. What type of survey did you have in mind?
We decided that a telephone survey would best fit our needs.
Good. OK, let me just get a pen and we can discuss the details. OK, so what exactly do you need to find out?
We'd like you to find out more about what our British target group expects from a phone like this.
OK, so you want to collect qualitative data?
Yes, but also quantitative. The number of people interested, what they're willing to pay, etc.
All right. What are the most important points?
Price, and what features potential customers would want the phone to have.
And what sort of demographic information should we be collecting?
Just basic information, such as income and education.
Any psychographic details? Should we ask about their attitudes and values towards children, for instance?
That would be interesting information, of course, but to be honest, we don't want to overload the survey. If it's too long, people will just get frustrated. And we want to keep our respondent pool as wide as possible.
Fair enough.
So, could you tell me how long it will take to prepare the survey? And when can we expect to get the survey results?
I'll need to speak to a few colleagues here and then get back to you. Can I give you a call on, say, Friday?
That would be great. And I'll send you an email to confirm what we've discussed.
Wonderful. So, talk to you on Friday.
Unit 3, Exercise 1. The key factors of our cable package are that you get everything you need to connect to the internet and that your connection is faster than anything you can get anywhere else. You can email videos in just seconds instead of minutes or hours. Customers also get free web space and can use our web page design program. And finally, our software automatically scans all incoming emails for viruses. We will be reaching customers through ads on websites and in magazines starting in September. Our product will then be immediately available to customers in major metropolitan areas across Europe. We will guarantee that customers will have all hardware and be able to use our modems within 48 hours of placing an order. We haven't fixed a price yet, but this will be decided in the next week or two. Because our product is in the introduction phase, our pricing model should win us as many customers as possible as quickly as possible. Unit 3, Exercise 11. We are targeting customers who are early adopters of new technology and who are very interested in the advanced, high-speed internet access we provide. Extensive testing shows that we provide the fastest connection in the business due to our cutting-edge technology. Speed of access is the main reason why our product is better than our competitors. Another reason is that we provide every new customer with a free startup package. Unit 4. Exercise 2.
OK, so tell me what you're looking for.
Well, we want to do something a bit more interesting than sausages in the Black Forest. Most of our market research shows that Germany still has a boring traditional image abroad. As we showed during the World Cup, we have the tourist infrastructure and lots of attractions, but Italy, for example, still attracts far more foreign tourists than we do.
Maybe because of the weather?
That's one reason, I agree. But that's why it's important for us to create a new image. We need to remind people that a holiday doesn't have to be hot to be fun.
Interesting. Tell me more.
Well, we'd like to go beyond the stereotypes. Great composers, the Oktoberfest, white wines. The people who are interested in these things are already coming to Germany. We need to attract new visitors who aren't yet aware of the other side of Germany.
I see. So why do you want to work with us?
Well, we want to work with someone based in the UK. We think that someone from outside will have a fresh perspective and be able to rebrand us better. Every country has its advertising culture, and we want to make sure our ads appeal to people in the UK.
OK, I understand what you're trying to achieve. And if I may say so, I think that you're right. Advertising norms are different in each country, and you need an insider to design an ad campaign with the maximum appeal.
Unit 4. Exercise 7.
As far as traditional channels go, I think they should focus on print media, especially magazines, and possibly the travel sections of some larger newspapers.
That makes sense. Magazines and newspapers often devote an issue to travel, and that would be a good opportunity to highlight Germany. What about TV ads?
I don't think that's a good idea. Just an ad or two will use up almost the entire budget, and we can't afford the repeat exposure that a good ad campaign would need.
That's true. Banner ads, on the other hand, would make sense. People often go online to travel portals like Expedia and Hotwire without knowing where they want to travel to. They just want to go somewhere for the weekend. Seeing our ads would encourage them to check out Germany.
Good point. And what about postcards? I can see those being very effective with a campaign like this. We could have different themes for different venues. Highlight outdoor activities for postcards distributed in gyms, for example.
Yes, and postcards are popular among the 18 to 35 group, which Joys of Germany are targeting. We could also do bus ads in major UK cities.
OK, so I think our task is clear. We need eye-catching images and a good slogan that we can use in a variety of places.
Unit 5. Exercise 2.
BuyMe.com. How can I help you?
Hello, can I speak to John Bradwell, please?
Just a moment. I'll put you through.
Hello?
Hello, John. It's Stephanie Schwartz from Hirschfeld here.
Ah, Stephanie. Nice to hear from you. How are things?
Not so good, I'm afraid.
Oh dear.
That's actually why I'm calling. It's about our listings on your website. As you know, we offered BuyMe.com a large trade discount on our kitchen appliances based on the sales projections you presented.
Of course.
Well, sales in the past quarter have been well below target, as I'm sure you know. Also, our bricks and mortar retailers have been complaining that customers are using our listed prices on your website to negotiate a cheaper price at their shops.
Right.
So basically, there are a few things I'd like you to do to deal with these problems.
OK.
First of all, I'd like you to highlight our new line of microwaves in your featured product section.
Let me just write that down. Highlight new line of microwaves in featured products. OK, gotcha.
The second thing is, I'd like you to include at least 2 product shots of each item you list.
2 product shots. OK.
And the final thing is, could you please hide the price of the products on your main web pages?
What do you mean exactly?
Well, I've seen the feature on other shopping websites. Basically, your customers can't see the price of a particular item until they place it in their shopping cart.
Ah, yes. I understand what you mean. Well, I'm not sure if that's possible with our system, but I'll check with the technical people and get back to you if that's okay.
Right.
The first 2 things I can arrange straight away. The changes will be on the site by the end of this week.
That sounds good.
It's the least I can do. Listen, Stephanie, I'm really sorry that there have been these problems.
Well, let's hope these changes improve things.
Yes, I hope so.
Well, thanks for your help, John.
No problem. Just let me know if there's anything else I can do for you.
I'll do that. OK, talk to you later.
Bye now.
Unit 5, Exercise 4. 1.
Most of our appliances have been sold at shops in the centre of town, but more and more appliances are being sold at a discount at large, no-frills stores outside the town centre.
2. To simplify the distribution process, we no longer work with small, independently owned shops. We work mainly with stores that have multiple locations around the country. However, they always demand a deep discount, which can sometimes be a problem. 3.
The candy bars we produce are sold at small shops which are open long hours and often located in city centres or alongside petrol stations. They're also sold at very large stores that combine the features of a grocery store and a department store, and often a lot more.
4.
The baked goods we manufacture are sold at stores which are independently owned and operated, but which share the same name, which is licensed.
5.
Our cameras used to be sold via catalogs sent out by post, but increasingly that outlet is dying out. Instead, our cameras are now mostly sold via the internet.
Unit 5, Exercise 6. A.
One of the things that distinguishes us from the competition is that we don't just start phoning. First, we make test calls, and then we evaluate what we've done before creating a plan for the longer term.
B.
With telemarketing, you want to know whether your strategy is working or not. That's why we constantly check the performance of the approach. If any part of it isn't working as well as it could, we can change it.
C.
Some telemarketing companies speak to you for 10 minutes and send you a script the next day. Not us. First, we speak to your marketing team to find out as much as we can about your target market and your goals for the telemarketing campaign. Then we use this information to develop a strategy that both companies can use.
D.
One of the most annoying things with telemarketing agencies is lost information. Telemarketers often make no notes on the people they contact who say no. But there's a big difference between the people who say, "Never call me again," and those who say, "Well, that sounds very interesting, but we just don't have the money right now." We keep track of those people and companies who are worth contacting again in the future.
Unit 6, Exercise 1.
So, the subject of my talk today is how to make your website into an effective marketing tool. Let me ask you, is your website something you just let the people in IT deal with? It shouldn't be. A homepage is the face you show the world. So think of it as an essential marketing tool. If you don't have a clear, easy-to-navigate site, you might lose potential clients. A good sitemap and search function can make it much easier for visitors to the site to find the information they need. A good rule is that they shouldn't need to click more than 3 times to get to where they want to go. At the same time, a lengthy flash introduction is probably a waste of money. Surveys show that the majority of visitors simply skip these to get to the main site. The same goes for pop-up or pop-under windows, which nearly all web users find very irritating. And remember to keep images small so that visitors don't have to wait 10 minutes for the site to download. Your website should offer complete information on all the products and services you offer. As more and more people shop from home, visitors should be able to find out all they need to know about cost and features. A Look Inside option, which was made popular by Amazon, is worth including. This can be anything from product photographs from several angles or a detailed breakdown of the consulting services you offer. And finally, you need either a simple shopping interface or information on how visitors can purchase your goods. Naturally, creating a website in a foreign language can pose an extra challenge. It's important to have a native speaker check all content. However, if you're dealing with many non-native speakers, it's also essential that the content isn't too difficult to understand. If most of your customers aren't native speakers, a style which is too complicated will confuse, not impress.
Unit 6, Exercise 7.
Hello, iCare Central. Chris speaking.
Hi, Chris. This is Claudia from Vardy Vision. Chris, I'm hoping you can help me. I'm writing a press release for our new ultra-hard lenses. Our customer services rep forwarded me your email where you said that you thought our lenses were the best in the business. This would be a great quote to include, and I was wondering if you would mind us using it.
I'm not sure. Just between you and me, I do think Vardy Vision makes the best lenses, but we work with other suppliers too, of course, and I don't want to upset them.
I can understand that. Is there anything else positive you might be willing to say about our lenses?
Well, I think a lot of our customers know about your lenses through your advertising campaign. I love the picture with the lion wearing the eyeglasses. So how about something like our customers often ask for Vardy Vision lenses by name?
That sounds great. Let me just write it down. Often ask for Vardy Vision lenses by name. Thanks so much for your help, Chris.
No problem, Claudia. See you at the trade fair next week.
Yes, I'll see you there. Make sure you come by our stand. We'll have some samples of our new lenses to give away.
Unit 7, Exercise 3.
Well, it's really a very high-profile event. Everyone in the pharmaceutical industry knows about it and attends. Apart from the exposure we'll get with our stand, I think there are a lot of added benefits, including having our name sent to companies around the world and getting an extra audience with the people attending the other trade fair. The fair will also be marketed to key publications.
I'm not so sure. They say that they'll feature you in their marketing campaign, but that's not really accurate. There will be hundreds of companies listed in their brochures, and we'll just be one of many.
That's true, but I do think that participating will raise our profile and make us better known. Perhaps more importantly, it will give us the chance to meet new prospects who might be interested in our company.
That's a good point. Why don't I have a look at the budget this afternoon and give you a decision tomorrow?
Unit 7, Exercise 6. 1.
Excuse me, are these memory sticks to take away?
They are indeed. They've got our URL printed on them, so do have a look at our website too when you get a chance. Or do you have any questions for me now? 2.
Would it be possible to be put on your mailing list?
Yes, certainly. If you just give me your card, I'll be happy to add your name.
3.
I'd like to discuss this with my boss first. How can I reach you?
Here's my card. Feel free to call or email me.
4.
Do you have some information I can take away?
Yes, let me give you one of our brochures. It lists the points we've just discussed. 5.
What does your company do?
We use natural sources to create effective medications.
6.
Do you make natural cosmetics as well?
No, we don't. We focus on medications. 7.
I'm just browsing.
Well, just let me know if you need anything.
Unit 7, Exercise 8.
2 of those and 3 of the other, I think is
Hello, everyone. I'd like to thank you for joining us today. As you probably know, Natural Solutions has been making great progress. Our innovative plant-based antibiotics have recently been approved for distribution, and we have a new line of cold medication that is expected to do very well. I hope you'll help yourselves to the leaflets and samples at the back. Please feel free to approach me if you'd like to set up a personal product presentation. Remember, the best solution is a natural solution, and I'm sure we have a solution for you.
Yes, I think that is quite a new one. It's good.